Alright, today we're going to do a review on this pack. I took it on a 2-day overnight. And I have a little list of the pros and cons. Everybody starts with the pros, and we're going to start with the cons. Let's see, the first one. Everybody says it's a really big pack. But as you can see, very narrow, super tall. Things like 4 feet tall. Very narrow. You can barely fit enough stuff in here. It does have a lot of pockets. This one's a fairly decent sized pocket. Material's really flimsy feeling. Not a bad pocket, just maybe water bottles. I put water bottles and my filters in here. Put the cook set in this part. Still decent size pocket, but just very narrow. And on this side you got 2 more, which they detach, swing open. You add a rifle there. The frame rides on your shoulders. You can adjust it a little bit, but it has these pins which they end up poking into you. They have little rings that you can put on there. Some of them you really can't get to very well. It does have very nice, comfortable pad and straps. Shoulder straps are not too bad. They attach in here. It doesn't give you a lot of adjustment for them. You can go up and down a little bit, but you can't bring the frame off your back enough, where this rides right in your shoulder blades on your back. It's a fairly heavy pack, empty, 7 pounds. The handy part, this is pretty handy. It gives you a lot of extra room. I carried my tent, my sleeping pad. The other handy part too is down here. You can carry your sleeping bag. It isolates it from the rest of the pack, but once you take this out, your stuff settles down. And it's kind of a pain to get it back in there. It's got a big old pocket up here, but once your pack's full, you can only have minimum things in there. So it's a really big pocket, but pretty useless. Say overall, this pack is not worth the money, I don't believe. You're able to pull all the pins and take your pack part off, and it'll be a meat carrier if you're moose hunting or elk. But if you're gonna carry it for more than 10-15 minutes, it gets real uncomfortable. This frame's just poorly designed in my opinion. Especially this part too, doesn't go up high enough. I guess you could take it off. And then the materials just, I don't believe it would hold up much. And just hiking, I think we hiked about an hour and a half, and it was just very uncomfortable. The pin system is kind of an odd thing, the Carter pins. You can pull the Carter pins out, and it's got these little pins that hold the pack onto the frame, and then it holds the meat rack on there too. It's got a lot of decent buckles. I feel like the zippers are not very stout either. This is the Commander pack frame with the pack. The pack does come off, and then you have your frame underneath. But in all, I would not recommend it. I mean, if you're only going for a little bit, yeah, but if you're going to carry a rifle and all your food and gear, about 50-60 pounds, you won't want to hike it very far. But that's just me. My shoulders may be a little wider or not. They do have little rings that you can get that come with it, you can put in here, but if you want to quickly change it, the little rings like a keychain looking ring, it would be very difficult to change it. But the Carter pins, they'll turn and work their way around until the sharp part's sticking in your back or your shoulders. Thank you for watching, and we have an end for this pack because I don't recommend it. So we'll put it here and we're gonna send it on its merry way. So on the channel we do a little bit of everything, but we'll do some gear reviews. If it gets a thumbs up, we'll keep it. If it gets a thumbs down like this, well, it's getting sent off, depending what it is. But this way, we have a fun toy. You've seen it on the video, on the channel. So we're gonna send this off with a little fire. All loaded up, ready to go. And it doesn't handle fire too well either. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment. See you guys on the next one.